Hello and welcome along to today's musical journey and Lovebites and their 7 live albums. And I just looked on the iPlayer and I looked up the Grateful Dead to see how many live albums they have. Wow, absolutely wow. Not really into the Grateful Dead. Bands I'm not into. Uh, Green Day, Grateful Dead, Bon Jovi, Kiss. Not into them. Not my cup of tea. So, but I am into Lovebites, and I'm into Iron Maiden as well. And I looked at Iron Maiden on the iPlayer. They have about 11 live albums, and they're all double live albums. And I think the only other artist that comes near to consistency and being prolific with double live albums is Frank Zappa. There he is over there, right next to bandmate, who I don't think have a live album out yet, and I don't think they played Budokan, nor have Lovebites, and nor have Baby Metal. Baby Metal have played Budokan. They were the youngest band to play the Budokan and the first Japanese band to play Wembley. So there's our little facts there. So you're tuned in here today for this collection of 7 live albums, and I didn't have them before until now. So I'll just show you. I've done unboxings of them, so I won't be going through every one of them because I've done all that in the unboxing. So I'm just going to present them to you. And it is Lovebites, Daughters of the Dawn, the first one. Absolutely excellent. They're all excellent. They're all 100% each, 1000% each. They're absolutely enjoyable, and they have just a classic set list of songs, all heavy metal. And as they say themselves, we're Lovebites and we play heavy metal, and they play it very, very well. So that's the Daughters of the Dawn. That's what it looks like inside. Hold on. Oops, yeah, that one fell out, I think, in the unboxing. There we go. That's a kind of wolf and not a fox. So Lovebites are the wolves and Baby Metal are the foxes. So that's how we know things. And they've both done a duets of, Lovebites have done a cover of Painkiller by Judas Priest, and this is not going in well, so we'll put it down out of the way, get on with it. They've both done, Lovebites have done a cover of Painkiller, and Baby Metal have duetted with Rob Halford, and they have done a Painkiller and Breaking the Law. So there we go. We did the unboxing on this one. Thank you for all the views that are coming in for that one, and the comments. Love all your stories. That's what all this channel is about. You sharing your musical journeys with me. So red side and blue side, listen to it. Absolutely fantastic concert. I'll try and put this back again. Hold on. No, it needs special attention, so I won't share that one at the end. I'll share the rest. And we have Heavy Metal Never Dies, another recent purchase. Well, they're all recent purchases. There we go. And we just, yeah. There we go. And I think Lovebites are called Wolfpack, as was mentioned in one of the comments. So I do take note, I do comment, I do upside down. And this is Knocking on Heaven's Door, and it is Tokyo. It's disc 1 or disc 2. We find out. dyslexic, by the way, in case you're tuning in for the first time. Welcome along to the journey if you are. And just really gotten into Japanese female metal bands this year. I kind of enjoyed glamping videos on YouTube and just listening to my regular music. I enjoyed the wrestling and the F1, and the F1 was in Japan, and Lando Norris is from Glastonbury town where I live, and the algorithm must have figured out, oh, we dish up a heavy metal combo to him, and so I followed that lead, and I'm glad I did. So thank you, algorithm. Sometimes it pays to follow the algorithm. There's this one called the Souls of the. This is a really. Hold on now. Memorial for the Warrior Souls. Memorial for the Warrior Souls. That's it. Kind of a bit of a tongue twister to get around that one. So I noticed that a lot of the covers, they are not on their covers. Kind of like baby metal. But you do get tour books with these. And there's loads of pictures of them in the tour books. So they make up for it that way. Hold on now. Yeah. But yeah, I thought that was upside down. It's not. There we go. And that's No More Tragedy. That's kind of the latest one. And I think they're getting ready for the Budokan. So that'll be cool. The band I'm kind of getting into at the moment is let's have a look at this one. So just after falling out, and we look at the other one that won't close as well. So this doesn't have a double booklet. Is oh yeah, the band that I'm getting into is Electric Callboy. They're rather fun, and I think them is it's kind of like Euro trash metal. That's what I would call Electric Callboy. Kind of a baby metal artist, on a similar vein to that. And so with all these live albums, I'm just wondering, are Lovebites going to outdo Iron Maiden or the Grateful Dead? Let me know in the comments below. And will we start to see them more regularly over in this part of the world? I know they played a gig in London. There's the typos at the end. That's the way to do it. Typos at the end. And loads of pictures. That's what we like. And let's have a look at that other one. And then just go through them again. That's what you tuned in for. Yeah, that's the way to do a nice booklet. Hold on now. Really after coming apart is so will I get it in on camera or off camera? Oh, I'm after getting it in. Yay! Well done, Daughters of the Lord. Let's read this one out and we'll go through the booklet. So it was live at Min Avi Blitz at Casca, Tokyo, Japan on January 27, 5 days after my birthday. So we go Clockwork Immortality, Addicted, Bravehearted, The Crusade, Pledge of the Savior, Rising, Scream for Me, Break the Wall, Shadowmaker, Above the Black Sea, Empty Daydream, MDO, Journey to the Other Side, Edge of the World, We the United, and then we have the epilogue, and then Don't Bite the Dust, Under the Red Sky, and Everlasting. Absolutely stellar set list. Absolutely fantastic. And I think you can see a lot of the Judas Priest influence there, as well as the Iron Maiden influence there. And of course, you can hear Queen in there as well. And as I say, these ladies kind of have wear their influences on their sleeves and do their own thing with it. And that's always good to hear. Nice, good, raw, visceral energy with Lovebites. Daughters of the Dawn. Then we have Hall of the. I'm getting tongue tied to this one. It is the magnifying glass. The Memorial for the Warrior Souls. Memorial for the Warrior Souls. There we go. And we have Knocking on Heaven's Gate Volume 1 and Knocking on Heaven's Gate Volume 2. And we have Heavy Metal Never Dies. Five of a Kind. And No More Tragedy. Thank you for all the views, all the likes, all the comments, all the shares. I have about 1,410 subscribers at the moment. Be nice to get up to 2,000, and it will help YouTube find the algorithms for these videos that I do and all that good stuff. So we will look forward to talking to you again in the next video. A very good day wherever you happen to be when you're watching this video, and we will talk to you again soon.